Happy Fun Fold Friday, everyone. I'm so glad you're here with me. I have a fun fold for you today that, I learned it in two places. First, Sharon Armstrong, she did it, and then Rhonda Wade did it. So I'm bringing it to you, and I think you're really going to like it. In the description, it says it's a fun fold that helps you use up your designer series paper, your fancy paper. A lot of people are always, saying, I have too much paper, I can't buy anymore. Well, let's use that paper up, okay? So we can buy more. All right. My name's Kristina Reese. This is Creating with Kristina, and I come live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on my Facebook page. I bring card tutorials to you, and on Fridays, my card tutorials are fun folds. So let's get this started. Oh, one more thing before we get started. Don't forget, if you have not signed up for my newsletter, please do so. You can go over to my blog, creatingwithkristina.com, or if you're watching on YouTube, there's a link in the description. I will be sending out information about my February card kit by mail next week. So you'll want to be sure you're on the mailing list. Also, we have a new collection coming out. It's called All Together. It is the 10 skin tone blender pens, and then also a stamp set, dies, and paper. And it has that the hand that makes the heart, this stamp with the cutout. Is really cool. I'm really excited about that. So that all comes out next week. So be sure that you are signed up for the newsletter. All right. Now, remember, all of these measurements are on my blog, okay? So if I'm going to have them written down here for you, but if you would rather see them on the blog, they'll be over there as soon as I get them all written up and put over there. Okay, we are going to be making an accordion side panel fold. All right, so here's the card that I made with Rhonda Wade, and this is that free paper, the designer series paper, the daffodil in the celebration brochure. And so this is what we are creating today. All right, fun, isn't it? All right. I am going to actually be using the Artfully composed paper though today. If you have not seen this sweet Artfully composed, it's beautiful jungle paper. I love it. And then look at this fun font. I love that. I love it when they put script and block together. So happiest birthday, sending all the hugs. Hey there, and thank you. I mean, those are the most common cards we make. I love it when they put all those kind of sentiments on one stamp set. And then of course leaves. This leaf here is all year long. These look like little hearts for Valentine's. And then this tropical leaf here, but really cool stamp set. And then the die that goes with it. So we're going to be playing with this paper today. And what else do I want to say? Okay, let's go through the measurements. Here we go. So the first thing is our card base. Our card base is 5.5 by 4 1/4. It's just a single layer. All right, we're going to be adhering the DSP onto it. Okay, then the DSP, the designer series paper. Here we go. It is a portrait card, so if you have directional paper like this paper, you're going to want to make sure that your 11 inches goes along this direction of the page. But if you have non-directional paper, then it doesn't matter. But it's 5 1/4. Okay, so your base will be showing by 11, and then we're going to score it at 1 3/4, 3.5, 5 1/4, and 7. And of course, these are all inches, you guys. So we've got that. Then we're going to have this mini card that we're going to attach to the accordion. And the mini card is 3.5 by 7. And you're going to score it at 3.5, okay? And then you're going to have some layers to put on that little card. These layers are both 4 1/4 squares. The DSP is just the back side, all right? And like I said, this designer paper is so pretty. I love our paper because, you know, like I said, this is what I'm using today, but you can mix it up. You could use this with this or this fun paper with it. There's just, I just love our paper. All right, so those squares. And then finally, I have a label, and this label comes from the Hippo and Friends dies. I always tell you when I'm using this that this is something you would want to invest in. Look at all of these beautiful label shapes, stitch shapes, and then this one just has a embossed beveled edge shape. But then the actual stamp set's really cute too. It has a little hippopotamus and a little unicorn butterfly. So it's a really great set. But this is a good investment because you'll use this all the time whenever you need a good label. All right, so I'm using that. And then this is our new punch. Have you all seen this? I also encourage you all, whenever we have a good layering punch and this leaf and these little rosebuds, so you'll use this for every season, for every card, whenever you want a little sprig or a little something coming out from behind in your layers. So this is a great punch to get. All right, and I did it in the evergreen, and then the little rosebuds are in the pale papaya, and it just matches the DSP. Okay, so those are all our measurements, and like I said, those are going to be on the blog right there. There's the blog. Okay, that's where you'll find the measurements written down. Let's get started. All right, first thing we have to do is score our DSP. All right, here we go. You all are discussing how cold you are. Texas is back to normal. Gosh, I don't even think it may be in the 40s right now. So yeah, we're back to normal. I'm not freezing anymore. I'm sure our winter's not over though. Okay, where am I? I am scoring. Like I said, I need to score at 1 3/4. All right, so come here. And be real careful when you are scoring designer series paper. It is not as thick as cardstock, okay? So just don't press down too hard or you may rip the paper. All right, so there's 1 3/4. Here is 3 1/2 right there. Then 5 1/4. And finally at 7. Okay, whoops, I just knocked all my papers on the floor. Lovely. Okay, now I've got that scored. Let me put this to the side and pick up all the stuff that fell. Oh. Yikes. Oh, I have fake fingernails. I can't get it. Ah, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Whew. Okay, now, this is going to go onto our base, all right? I'm going to zoom out. I feel like I'm a little too close. Okay, there we go. So this was my first score. My last score at 7 inches right here. And it is going to fit just like that. Then it's going to fold back, all right? And it's an accordion. So then we're going to fold right there and then fold again. All right, and then fold one more time. Yay. All right, so there's our little accordion. Isn't that easy? Love it. All right, let's get some tape on here. You can glue it or tape it. Our tape is strong enough to hold this card. Sometimes I always say use glue just in case because you don't want it to fall apart as people open and close it. But this tape is strong enough for this design card. Okay. So we have that on there, but now our next thing that we're going to be attaching, we are going to glue it because we definitely, not only do we want it strong, but the glue gives us a little wiggle room, okay? And that is this, cardstock, the little mini card, okay? This little mini card, 3 1/2 by 7, we're going to score at 3 1/2 and make a little card, make the little tiny square mini card. These are the size cards that you put in gift bags. You know, you can 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 cards. All right, there, just like that. Okay, except we're not going to have our card open this way. We're going to turn it around and have it open this way. All right, and we're going to attach it to our accordion. So let me move this. And like I said, get your liquid glue out. You're going to want to be able to wiggle it just a wee bit. And okay, so pay attention here. You know, we're going to put it on the inside edge, all right, the inside edge of our card. All right. Of course, I'm running out of glue. Come on, please. Come on. Okay, deep breath. Now, this is what I do in this situation. What's happened is I believe I'm clogged because I know I've still got glue in here. So I keep this little straight pin. Okay, this is your tip of the day. This little straight pin sits there in the corner of my desk, and I just make sure there's nothing obstructing my glue there. And then you can either use your finger or a paper towel or whatever and just wipe that off. I've got my little cloth here. There we go. Now it should come out. Yep, there it goes. All right, and you don't want too much, but you want enough. Okay. There. And we have our accordion here. All right, we've got our accordion. We're going to be gluing to this side and this side. Okay, so these two bumps right here are going to be inside the card. All right. And so, like I said, you have the glue so that you can get it all lined up. All right, you want about the same amount of space on both sides. There we go. That looks good. And then the top and the bottom. Okay, now just hold it for a minute. Yay, Lynn is getting to watch live this morning. It's so nice to have you, Lynn. And there's our Mima. How are you doing, darling? Let's see who else. We have Dora and Jill. Good morning, you guys. All right, and there we go. So now we have that on there. Isn't that fun? Okay, we're gonna put this to the side and we're gonna finish the little layers to decorate our card with. So we have the white piece, and of course we're gonna put our sentiment on our cutout. Then we've got this designer paper, and then we've got our two little things. I've pulled out this leaf here and the sending all the hugs here. What colors am I using? I'm using the Evening Evergreen, which is almost black, for my sentiment. And then I'm staying with this Pear Pizzazz, all right, for my leaf. And then I've also got this Pale Papaya. Okay, so Pear Pizzazz and Pale Papaya and Evening Evergreen. Now, what's my first thing I want to do? I'm looking for my example. Okay, I don't see it. Lovely. I'm just going to go off the top of my head and hope I don't make a mistake. All right, so this is some scrap paper because I don't want my leaf to be too dark, okay? So I'm going to stamp off. Actually, I take that back. I am going to stamp off with this piece, okay? Because, no, I don't. Because if I stamp that on there, it's going to be too dark. So never mind. Skip that. Let's just ink this up like regular. Okay, then stamp off. And let's do it there. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we just have a light little leaving in the background. And then I also, come here, want some leaf on here. So let me ink it up again. Okay, and stamp off. And then here we can, like that. And now it's light enough to where if you want to write a whole bunch on there, you can write on top of the leaf. Or if you just want to sign your name, it's just right there. Okay, so that's that. And a Pale Papaya. What do I want to do with that? I don't know if I'm actually going to stamp with Pale Papaya. I can't remember what I got that out for. Okay, we won't worry about it. I do need to put the sentiment on here, though. And so, sending all the hugs. And, oof, I've got a glare here. Hold on. Okay. I want that to be centered. Go. Perfect. Sending all the hugs. Okay, so we're done with our stamping. Put all that to the side. There we go. And now let's put this together. So first I have this piece, and I'm going to attach this on with dimensionals, of course. So there we go. And then I can't decide, do I want it sideways or long ways? Ooh. I'm going long ways. All right, there we go. And our two little pieces here, all right, we're going to tie them together with some twine. All right. But we're not really going to tie them. What we're going to do is glue them down, and then we're just going to put a bow on there. So I have my glue dots here, and like I said, I use my glue dots from my paper pumpkin more often than I do the glue dots on the roll. But if you like the glue dots on the roll better, let's see, here we go. Just like this. So what I do is I just pull that back, and then I can, whoops, get a glue dot on there and pull it back to reveal another glue dot and put one there. There we go. All right, so I've got those two glue dots. There we go. Perfect. And now for this one, oh my goodness, itty bitty. All right, so let's see if I can get a little bitty glue dot on there. Ooh. That just covers that glue dot. Wow. All right. And one more. Whoops, I missed. It's okay. If it comes out from behind, you can kind of roll it so it sticks back behind. Okay, there we go. And I'm kind of going at an angle here. There we go. And then we're going to put a bow here. So let me get some twine. Where's my twine? Here it is. And I'm going to do a double bow. Okay. So I'm giving myself enough. That's probably way too much, but that's okay because I want to make sure I have enough. And I, just like a shoestring, I just make the loop, go around, and bring it through, okay? And then, if you can tell, this is, okay. It's kind of hard to see what you're doing because this is two pieces here. It shouldn't be a loop, okay? So I'm gonna cut that right like that. Now it looks like a double bow. Okay, and let's see, we want, okay, there should be two of them. There it is, because that piece is still holding on to the spool. Bring that one in and bring that one in. Yeah, hold on to them so they don't twist. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring them all down like this and cut them off. There we go. Yay. And now I'm going to just stick that on there so it looks like it's tied the two together. Let me zoom in a little bit. You probably didn't see very much of that. All right, there we go. Yeah. Cool, huh? And like I said, I like using these glue dots when I can. I can't find my, there it is, take a pick tool. And so if you've got sheets of glue dots, and you can't see me again, there we go. If you've got sheets of glue dots, you can just take your take a pick tool here, your paper piercer, and just put that on there like that, and pop that off. Like I said, I have so many sheets of these dots from my paper pumpkin and I hate wasting. Nobody likes to waste. All right, there we go, we're on there now. Okay, and then one last thing, and that is to put some dimensionals on here and put it on the front. Okay. Now, when you send this in the mail, you need to be wary. Remember, I tell you this all the time, only 1/4 of an inch thick. It has to go through the machine. If it doesn't go through the machine, they charge you more. Here in the United States, we have what are called non-machinable stamps. This year, they're purple butterflies. I forget what the cost is, but you just ask the lady at the counter, or when you go to USPS.com, you look for non-machinable stamps, and that will get this through the mail. Woo, out of the camera again. All right, there we go. Oh, almost done. We forgot this piece. Okay, let's come here. And let's get some tape on here. Okay, so like I said, I'm using the Artfully Composed designer pack here, but on my original one, I was using that free DSP. And if you all who, you may not know, we are having a huge sale. Stampin' Up! Is having a huge sale in January and February, and it's called Celebration, but that's where this paper came from. So if you like this paper, you have to spend $50 and choose this as your free item in the Celebration. If you want to know more about that, you can message me. And make sure you're signed up for the newsletter because there's information on my newsletters about this too. All right, happy Fun Fold Friday, you guys. I hope you liked today's Fun Fold. We call it the Accordion Side Panel. All right, I think Sharon Armstrong came up with that name. Not sure. I don't know how long this card's been out, but I love it. I think it's a fun card, and it does use up a good piece of the designer series paper there. All right, you all have a blessed weekend. I love you guys. Thank you so much for showing up. I'll be back on Monday. What do I do on Monday? Oh, I show you a card technique on Monday, okay? Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.